Hi, this is Don DeBartolo, a senior commodities broker and market strategist with Daniels Trading in Chicago. I'm also the trader behind the Trade Spotlight advisory service. Trade Spotlight is broken into three segments: futures, commodity options, and future spreads. This is Beyond the Spotlight, a segment of Trade Spotlight that will highlight two or three markets that may become trading opportunities for the week ahead. This week begins with Monday, April 13th, 2020. Please pause the video and read the disclosures to understand the risks involved with futures and commodity options trading. Quick snapshot of what the Trade Spotlight advisory service looks like. It's sent directly to your inbox. You have a timestamp so you know when the trade recommendation was sent, a write-up of the trade so you have all the facts behind the trade setup, the precise entry and exit orders, whether it's a futures contract, commodity option, or future spread. You'll know your risk reward parameters going into the trade. Any pertinent information like margin requirements, expiration dates, and a chart that you can expand to view the trade recommendation. All right, the first chart is the June 2020 E-mini S&P. And what you can see here right away is that I'm projecting another pullback in this market. Perhaps not all the way down to 220, the 2200 price level, but I believe we can get back into the 2400 to 2300 range, somewhere in here. You see that we had the big sell-off due to the coronavirus pandemic that's affecting us all. I hope everyone is safe out there and doing well. So some stock markets sold off. We had a bit of a recovery this past week and a half. To me, this looks like a bear market rally, and I do believe that we are going to pull back. You can see we got to the 50% Fibonacci retracement on Friday. We're just a little bit over it, 27.93. So now I think this is where we begin to pull back, though. You see the 20-day moving average is hooked up. Your 50-day and your 200. 200 is flat. The 50-day is still pointed down. Looking down at the stochastic indicator, this is a momentum indicator. You can see the market is into the overbought level. Another reason why I think the market's going to roll over. The trend is up, is about to be up though in this market. So if we can continue through, then that might be the end of a larger pullback. But if we find resistance in this level, I believe there will be a pullback down into this area here. This sets up a buying opportunity for the Trade Spotlight, whether it's futures or options, though options may be the better choice right now because of the volatility in the market and the large trading ranges that we're having. But stay tuned, there may be a trade in the E-mini S&P coming up here soon. Okay, next chart I want to take a look at is the June 2020 Japanese yen. First, you can see I have a 1-2-3 formation set aside here. The number 1 point being the low from the 20th of February at 89.65 half. The 12-month contract high, that comes in at 99.20 and a half. That's from March 9th. And then you've got your number 3 point that comes in right here. That number 3 point is 89.97 from March 25th. That's a trend reversal formation. So you'd be looking for a sell below or a break of this low. The only thing is you like to see the formation to have some more time in between it. The 12-month contract low and high is only separated by a couple weeks of trading. So not a strong formation. But let's look at the current market where we're trading this past week. This looks like an opportunity actually to the upside. A break of Friday's high with momentum hooking back up sets up a potential trade if we break through this pivot point high right here. That high is 93.78 half from April 1st. There's potentially some resistance up here, the 200-day moving average, 50% Fibonacci retracement at 94.61 half of this sell-off during the coronavirus pandemic. But perhaps we can get long this market, see if we can break this 200-day moving average and this pivot point high, or wait and buy a break here, see if there's a bit of retracement, and then look for a selling opportunity once the momentum hooks back down. But the momentum looks like it's starting to hook up to the upside with some bullish momentum. The trend is flat right now, which, the market is sideways after some big trading to the downside. So we'll see if this sets up an opportunity for the upside early on this week. And the last market I want to take a look at is the July 2020 corn. Corn looks to be setting up a bottoming formation. Right now we have the start of an inverted head and shoulders formation. You picture someone standing on their head. This is the head right here, the 12-month contract low. That was put in at 331.25 from April 6th. And then this is the left shoulder. That low is 338.25. So I'd be looking for the market to trade back up into this area here, maybe the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of this sell-off, or even the 50% Fibonacci retracement. So getting back to about the 350 to 360 price range, and then pulling back once more to set up the right shoulder, and then finally taking the opportunity to get long. I've got a trend line drawn off here. The market could close above this trend line, and the trend could flip to the upside. Momentum is ready, turning over to the upside. So that may change it. It may be ready to go, and we get long. So watching this trend line very closely. Upside target would be up here just in front of the $4 price range. There's potentially some resistance down there, and any stops would go below the 12-month contract low. But I think corn, technically and fundamentally, I think it's ready to get long, whether that's going to be futures, future spread, or commodity options, or a combination of the 2 or 3 avenues. If you have any questions on the video, the markets, trading in general, contact me directly. This is my local and international number, cell phone, or toll free. You can also email me at tradespotlight@danielstrading.com. If you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to do so. If you're a client, it's a free service to you. Otherwise, you can have a trial of the service to see what I'm up to on the Daniel's Trading webpage, danielstrading.com. Just go to the Advisories tab, and under Technical Indicators, you'll find Trade Spotlight. You can see some recent posts, read more about it, and subscribe by hitting the orange button. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope there's some good trading opportunities that I discussed today that we'll set up for this week. Be safe out there. I wish all the best to you, your family, and friends, and happy trading.